Hi, my name is Kiary, and for this assignment, I created a multicultural education toolkit called Unity in Diversity, a toolkit for bridging gaps. My toolkit focuses on ways teachers can make classrooms more inclusive, respectful, and connected to different cultures and backgrounds students bring with them. When I was creating this toolkit, I really tried to think about diversity in a practical way. Diversity is not just about race and culture, even though those are important. It also includes language, family background, learning needs, traditions, and personal experiences. As a future educator, I think it's important to create a classroom where students feel seen and valued instead of feeling like they have to leave parts of who they are outside the classroom. One area I focused on was curriculum integration. I included strategies like using multicultural literature, teaching historical events from different perspectives, and connecting lessons to real life cultural examples. I think this matters because students learn better when the content feels meaningful and connected to their own lives. It also helps other students learn about people and experiences that may differ from their own. I also included responsive teaching methods. This strategy focuses on getting to know students using their background and strengths and adjusting instructions to meet different needs. For example, teaching can use teachers can use student surveys, offer different ways to show understanding, and include collaborative learning. This helps students feel more comfortable participating because a classroom does not feel like a one size fits all. Another part of my toolkit focused on the classroom environment. I included ideas like creating community agreements, using inclusive language, and displaying diverse classroom materials, and setting the classroom up in a way that encourages respect and belonging. I think the classroom environment is important because students notice when the space feels welcoming. Even small choices like books on a shelf or the examples used in class can send a message about who belongs. The last part of my toolkit focused on family and community. I included strategies like family culture surveys, community guest speakers, cultural celebration events, and family workshops. I chose these because families are very important in the student's education. When teachers make an effort to include families, it helps build trust and gives teachers a better understanding of the students they are teaching. Some personal virtues that guided my choices are empathy, respect, patience, and fairness. Empathy helps me think about what the students may feel when they do not see themselves represented in the classroom. Respect reminds me that every student's background matters. Patience is important because building an inclusive classroom takes time, and fairness means giving students what they need to succeed, not just treating everyone exactly the same. One of the biggest things I learned from creating this toolkit is that multicultural education is not just one lesson or one activity. It has to be part of the whole classroom. It shows up in the curriculum, the way teachers communicate, the classroom setup, and the relationship teachers build with families. I also learned that being a multicultural educator means being willing to keep learning from students and families instead of assuming we already know everything. Moving forward, I can see myself using these strategies in my own teaching. I want my future classroom to be a place where students feel safe, respected, and included. I also want to be in, intentional about choosing material, activities, and represent different cultures and perspectives. This toolkit helped me understand that multicultural education is not just about celebrating differences, but also about creating a classroom where every student has real opportunities to participate, learn, and feel valued. Overall, this assignment helped me think more deeply about the type of educator I want to become. I want to be someone who builds bridges between students, families, and classrooms and community by using empathy, respect, and inclusive teaching practices. I believe teachers can help create learning space where students feel like they matter.